Hey guys, Razorblade1812 here, back with yet another pickups video, and today I bought 4 killer items for my collection. So let's begin. First up are 3 of these PlayStation 1 games from Andre, and below here is something very special, which I only bought this for one very special game that I'll be reviewing in a short while. So let's start with the Andre stuff that I bought from the Andre Düsseldorf, because, you know, once again, the Dortmund Andre, so much junk. They never updated. They became so lazy they couldn't fit any more PlayStation 1 games in there, which I found that really lazy. Okay, anyway, so 3 PlayStation 1 games. First up is Jet Rider, or as it's called in NTSC regions as Jet Moto. Yeah, I actually tried to play the Jet Moto games, but the problem is I found these games really difficult. I couldn't really get into grips with these games. I mean, I have tried the demo of Jet Moto 2, but I just couldn't get into grips with this game. And once again, this is also one of those smaller cased PlayStation 1 cases, and this game had been at Andre in Duisburg for months, you know, if not years. It's been standing there for like about 10 months. Nobody actually ever wanted it. But yeah, as I'm actually starting to pick up a whole bunch of these smaller cases, you know, because they don't have how the fuck you say it, reproduced versions of these, I might as well just say fuck this. I might as well buy it anyway, because I'm gonna start picking up a whole bunch of these smaller case PlayStation 1 games anyway, in the same manner as Dr. Retro, as he always likes to have a full set of these smaller cased video games, even including the games that he just couldn't stand, including racing games, sports games, wrestling games, etc, 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 etc. Okay, anyway, I thought it's nah. Yep, there's the manual. It's only like 30 pages long. And there's the game. And it looks pretty a bit blue, but you know. So, and I bought this for €5. And next up is a game from my childhood that I actually used to have a Japanese version of it. Armored Core. Yeah, I got this way back in '98 along with Dead or Alive. And this and Dead or Alive were all both Japanese versions that I had as a kid, and I really loved them. I really enjoyed these games, although this game was quite hard. I mean, I was actually trying to finish this game, but it's actually pretty hard. But, you know, even if it's hard, I actually still enjoyed it to this day. Sorry for the gulp. For the bad gulp. Yeah, there's the manual. It's all there, and there's the disc. Really like the fact that the Sony logo has been misplaced all the way over there, which looks quite creepy, but you know, it's pretty cool. So, one game from my childhood down, still a lot to go. The next up is a soccer game, which actually got a platinum release, believe it or not. ISS Pro Evolution. Yeah, this game was actually released before Pro Evolution Soccer. I actually used to play this game when I was a teenager, when I used to play a whole bunch of soccer games and hockey games, but not even more really, because, you know, I really don't like playing these soccer games, because most of these soccer games are pretty boring, pretty lame, and not really worth anyone's time, really. Yeah, it's still in this original case, except it has a crack here. Don't think you can see this on camera, but anyway. So that's the contents inside. Of course, we have the manual with a different front cover, as with most Konami games. Much like, you know, with Metal Gear Solid, as it also has a different front, and even Oh, fuck, get the fuck out there. Even a full color instruction manual. This game, as well as with all the other Konami games, does the same thing. This also has a full color instruction manual. See that? Very colorful. And it also comes with the Konami 99 catalog booklet, which has these games here for preview, which also has a few games which I own. Metal Gear Solid, you saw that before. Legend of Karsia, or Karsia Legend of Faith. Ah, fuck, I don't really know the fucking American name. Trap Runner, have that. Silent Hill, have the Black Label version, which also exists the Platinum version. Ronin Blade, or Soul of the Samurai as it's called in North America, have that. But a release, actually. Beatmania, also have that. And then all the other games, Kensei Sacred Fist, still need to look for that. ISS Pro 98, still also need to look for that because it's a game from my childhood. It has Castlevania Symphony of the Night in here, which at the time has already been a rare game. I'm actually very curious why this game is so rare. I mean, I would like to talk to Dr. Retro about this because this is actually his most favorite game. He's probably, like, I think, a huge fan of this game, and I probably want to give Dr. Retro some questions for him why this game is actually so rare, because I am so fucking curious about it. And there's the back, nothing really special. And there's the game. Yeah, it's green. Yeah, nothing really special though. But yeah, that's the whole game. Then over here you see the Dreamcast Collection for the PC. There it is. Now, there's actually one major reason why I bought this. No, it's not because of Sonic, because I'm not a big Sonic fanboy. It's actually because I only bought this for one game and one game only. Can you guess what game this would be? This game with Ulala there. Yay! Hey, look at her face. Doesn't she look so beautiful? I absolutely love her so bad. And Space Channel 5 Part 2 is the only reason I have it. I do have Part 1 on the PS2, but I just don't want to get Part 2 on the PS2 because it's so fucking expensive and so fucking rare. But I'm actually quite happy to have this on the Dreamcast Collection for the PC. Yeah, I've actually paid 30 euros for this one as a brand new game. Doesn't have the manual, but the disc says okay, game manuals on disc. So it actually the disc has instructions of all the games. Yeah, it's brand new as you can see. And I forgot that ISS Pro Evolution, I bought this for 5 euros, while Armored Core bought it for 8 euros. So, that was my pickups for today. This is Razorblade 1812, out.